Todd Martin here, your local Louisville real estate broker, Metro Realty and the Todd Martin Group, and I appreciate you stopping by my blog. Now, I want to do a little bit of a continuation from last week when we talked about, buyer, seller's market, and things of that nature. So what I've done is I have brought Aaron Kolarek in with UFG Lending to talk a little bit about kind of what we're seeing in the market, what we're seeing as far as trends, buyer versus seller. Now, a couple of things that we have noticed, Aaron, is that the mortgage rates have hit, a 7-year high, and really they've hit the 4.6% mark, which is the highest level since May of 2011. Are you noticing some additional increases on that?
We've definitely, we're pushing the parameters at 5% at this point, with the economy doing as well as it has been. Quantitative easing stopping as of October 1, we're seeing a slight increase, so we've definitely hit 5%.
Okay. And, things in spite of rate increases, we've noticed that what I've seen is that mortgage applications spiked kind of in September, signaling that buyers are expecting the rates to continue to rise. So, in the future. But anyway, given the current conditions, can you give me an example? If we're looking at 5% versus, say, 5.75%, can you give me kind of what is the difference? And let's base that off of, say, a $200,000 purchase, as far as the purchasing and the power that a buyer would have.
Sure. Basically, if we had just a loan amount of $200,000, we're looking at a difference of close to $100 difference for that, compared from 5% to 5.75. Normally, rates increase by about an eighth of a point. Each eighth, you're going to be looking at about a $15 increase in your principal and interest payment. So it's, again, rates rising scares everybody. But
Sure.
At the end of the day, it's really not too much, even on a $200,000 loan amount, difference in your monthly payment.
Okay. So if somebody's concerned about a budget, obviously that's going to take into effect. And on the seller side, what we're noticing in the real estate industry is more sellers have started to reduce their prices. I think buyers got a little bit scared. There was a lot of heavy competition going on earlier this year, and we actually saw buyers just walking away, quitting, and giving up. And now there's been a lot of pent-up frustration where people definitely want to sell their property or sell their home, and buyers are looking to purchase that. And really, what we're seeing on the sell side is that if you are thinking about selling your home, with the rates creeping up and with people looking at budgets, now is definitely time to get the house on the market. One of the things I did want to ask is, with the rise in interest rates, are you seeing any kind of other additional or things that people may not be thinking about as far as a barrier to entry to purchasing?
I think the main concern is definitely getting pre-approved, seeing what you can or can't afford. It's basically just getting everything in order, making sure your credit checks out. Again, with the increase in rates, a lot of people that were in the market 6 months ago who are going to re-enter the market, they could be looking at a different price point. So knowing that price point going forward is very helpful.
So what do you think about purchasing now versus purchasing, say, 8 to 9 months down the road?
You're definitely going to see, obviously with appreciation in home values, you're going to see, the house that's, say, $200,000 today could be $210,000, $215,000 in 9 months. Interest rates are going to continue to rise. So let's say they're, 3/4 of a point higher. So that house that's now $15,000 more expensive, plus you're going to be $100 more in your monthly payment, or actually more with a higher purchase price. Over the life of the loan, you're probably losing out on about $25,000.
Wow. Okay.
So, obviously, time is of the essence, sooner rather than later in today's market.
Well, sure. Well, I mean, that seems to make sense. And, and again, there's a lot of questions that I'm sure that we left on the table with regards to mortgages and purchases. But the full article is below. Obviously, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me directly at 502-220-4663. If you're interested and you want to start the process, I'll have a link below for Aaron at UFG Lending. Aaron, why don't you give them your phone number so they can reach out to you directly?
Sure. It's 502-457-6076.
So there you go. And again, don't keep me a secret. I'm always here to help. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day, and thanks for stopping by.